Hello what? It's been a long time since the last video, but anyways, we have a new one, the Airborne Kingdom, reaching Cloud 9. So, as a huge Tyson Games fanatic, I had an unnatural attraction towards Airborne Kingdom before I even started playing the game. Something about it reminded me city skylines and the Age of Empires at the same time. To an extent, Airborne Kingdom is one of the same track too. It combined the beauty of Middle Eastern architecture and sounds with the marvel of modern technology. It's as SimCity decided to take some steroids from Columbia in a BioShock Infinite, and the result is well-built, beautiful game. Airborne Kingdom is a city management and resource planning game that brings the unique concept of flying cities to life. You are entrusted with the construction and management of your very own flying civilization, and you get to control the future of your settlement. Discover ancient ruins, other kingdoms, new technologies, and much more. Create allies and dominate the world progression by yourself. The premise of the Airborne Kingdom is both mystical and particular. You were once a part of prosperous and efficient civilization. Society consisted of a dozen kingdoms, each unique in their own right, and everyone lived together in harmony. But what's so special about that? Well, the United Kingdom, not the UK, was a floating one. A giant landmass, which was a landmass coasting along in the sky what is sight, but in the good things must stand of their time. Unfortunately, United Brotherhood didn't and fell into the ruins. The kingdoms once united went their own ways, and all there was a shattered dream. Lucky for you, you possess the capability of return to the world its former glory. You set out of a mission solely focused on a thing, hunting all the kingdoms into the giant banner once again. You start on small, very small, with just a floating town center and a handful of citizens you have to provide for the people. Just like any leader would. Along with the members that take proper care you're building city too. Make sure it's enough left to stay afloat. This is enough resources for you to survive. Most important, it makes the advances for you to grow. Fly around, navigate mountains, valleys, vast plains, and barren islands, searching for resources and signs of life. Discover olden kingdoms and convince them to join your case. You also have enormous tiny villages and towns to scout and recruit members from. The gameplay elements resemble something similar to normal city building shenanigans. You have your citizen with their respective needs, you have the facilities to require upkeep, and you have the technological upgrades to keep an eye on as well. So you fellow knight Brethren, take care of their accommodation, food, water, and their happiness. Each start is under limit, and you need to collect and maintain resources. You can upgrade the upper limit with ample research, but not that all. You have to take care of your infrastructure too. Each building, each facility, and even path affect the surgical integrity of your town. Your city stays afloat based on much how a lift produce. Lift is produced to your town center by a fence. And the time you're constructing something it takes up of the lift, go overboard and your city will sink. Adding more buildings also causes the drag. The more the drag, the slower city flies. Drag can be reduced with the propulsion devices. You need to manage your resources as well. There are fundamental items such as food, water, coal for the power, and clay, wood, etc. to craft the power products. You can send planes down to the land to collect resources. I'm willing to accept that I spend a good half on an hour just watching a teeny cutscene planes from up and down. Map interaction is a simple point-click system, and the entire map is available from the transversal right from the beginning. The only issue I had the gameplay was the camera. The camera movements felt sluggish and quite heavy. The declaration is also too slow to pan and rotate with the precision. If there is one department where the Airborne Kingdom absolutely crushes it, the graphical aspect. The game looks, feels, and plays beautifully. Everything from the character models to the world design, the spark of uniqueness. The art style resembles Persian Middle East architecture but very complimentary. There is something medieval about it, something regal but a whole lot of classy. Each building, each group has its own identity and style. As the character models, the people have a little oomph about them, and this is often even after pointing out that no one have faces. It's like living among scarecrows with buttons on their faces, but maybe that is the make things stick to them. Overall, the game is a feast for your ears, and I absolutely must mention of the photo mode. It was one of the most powerful ones I haven't seen in a game, period. But not the comparing to the Ghost of the Tsushima, you understand? It's a bit different. After hyping the graphics and visual aesthetics of Airborne Kingdom to such an extent, you'd think I won't have any justice for the sound department, but no, it's a treat too. The background music and the cinematic score is music to the ears quite literally. I have genuinely spent an hour just floating in the sky mindlessly, listening to the music drawn on and on. The style perfectly complements the theme and artwork of the game. The sound are crisp, creepy, and full. You are offered a complete immersion in every action you do. Airborne truly offers you complete sight and sound package as one of the best games in these. Summary: The Airborne is a work of art and developers have absolutely nailed the concept to perfection. It brings something completely new to the Tyson games where a rich and detailed story is accompanied. The game is surprisingly well polished and had a gala of time playing and reviving it. There were hardly any negatives, and the game's only area of concern was the less responsive camera system. But this is nothing, a few patches can fix it. I'm sure I will be playing this title for a long time, and this will surely turn into addiction. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.